I know, singer, I know. But tell the folks what you've been doing.
We've been, you know, the world is round, so we've been around, you know.
You've been around the world. You got rid of a record label, and you're now on your own. So what are you doing on your own?
Just working, you know, working hard. Trust me, it's like, you know, I feel such freedom, you know, I don't have to be, you know, answering to, you know, the record company, you know, the politics and the red tape, and you know, if I like something, you know, I want to go with my heart.
Okay.
You know, but you have these people that just sit in the office, they don't have the street vibe, they don't know no musical vibe, you know.
Now, does Wayne Wonder get out on the streets?
Definitely. You know, if you're in the streets and know what go on, you know.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So what do we expect in the future? What's new for Wayne Wonder? Any new? I know you got a lot of new singles out.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you working on a new album, a new project?
I'm working. You know, with the album thing. You know, I might have like say a few songs that I feel that this is it, and then I wake up tomorrow morning and find 5 more wickeder. So you know, basically my motto is just keep recording and don't like say I just don't want to have 13 songs and say this is the album.
Right.
You know, I just you know keep recording. You know we have the studio, so at our own leisure. Right. You know.
So I think you know, knowing you over the years, I think you are your biggest critic. Because sometimes I'll call and say, yo, that tune that bad. No, man, it needs some more mixing. I'm like, it's wicked already.
It's true. And I done stuff that I scrap on it, you know.
And it picks up. That's somebody picked it up.
Yeah. So you know, you just have to make the music. And I don't. A lot of people ask me, say, you know, I have a bad crossover thing. I say, why you know what going crossover? Crossover, why we classify as crossover? You know, you just have to make good music and, you know, with a good vibe, you know, good chemistry and it, and, you know, you see that.
Folks, we're talking live with Wayne Wonder. We're live literally all over the world right now. What do you think of the music today as a veteran?
Well, you know, it really changes, you know. It's more accessible, you know. It's easy. One can just hook up the little laptop and do things. So you find a lot of mass production coming out also, you know, because it's so easy to access, you know. You know, but, you know, they use some of them things still, you know. Gotcha. So you just have to, out of all of that, there's going to be some good songs, you know, anyway. And, you know, you can't really not do them because it's rough now. And you have to just go and grind it out, you know. But, you know, within the mix, you know, it's still got good music coming out.
Gotcha. Now, who do you rate in the business right now?
Right now, you know, say, it's so funny when I go through the battle with the record company, you know, say, I active me like, listen, I think a little time, then push we aside. You know, it's like some things when I say it, like, I say, yo, it's like me my talk about, that my struggle, you know, so, you know, I really rate it, man, you know, some things when him said me, I say, yo, you know, even though you have the whole, you know, crabbing a ball things still going on, the gimmicks and dancing song, and, you know, you still up here, that's what I say, you still got, you know, some good, you know, songs in
now, everybody's writing books, everybody's writing this, you know. You and I have talked over the years about different things that you came across. We talked about stuff in the Bahamas, and you know, we went through all that. Will you ever write a book?
Well, you know, maybe because, you know, I still got a couple more chapters. So it does make sense. I started and I still have a few more chapters to go. So, you know, when I feel that, you know, I reach a certain level, stage, I say, all right, yes, I think I have enough information, you know.
Now let's talk about Buju Banton for a minute. Sad what happened to him, you know, he's getting ready to get sentenced. How do you feel about that whole situation?
You know, I'm a bona fide friend from day one, you know, and it's like, you know, to see a friend go through that type of situation, it's really hard. You know, but you know, we are soldiers in the army, you know, and you know, man up, you know, you put yourself in a certain situation, you know, it can have certain consequences, and you know, just one of them things. So, you know, just, you know, wish him all the best and hope, you know, Judge Moody have some leniency upon him, you know, and just, you know, really give him the marks, and you know, just know say, cause we know say he's a good artist, and you know, music a way fair do. You know, it does, you know, the devil's strong.
Gotcha.
You know, and the devil come in a disguise all the time, and you have to just be strong and, you know, don't lose the way, stay in your lane.
Gotcha. Now you got an upcoming tour that everybody's talking about. You know, everybody's talking about the Wayne Wonder Beres Hammond tour.
you know, say it's really the Beres Hammond.
I know, but Wayne Wonder's sitting here.
Pardon Beres, yeah, pardon. You know, it's so funny, you know, because to me it's like a pleasure still, because Father Beres reach out to anyone and say, we don't want to, you know, more to be a part of this tour. And, you know, it's like, you know, the buzzers them just go off. Everybody, you know, say, yo, we need something like that. You know, and it's basically the only reggae tour for the summer, and it's a good look. So, you know, I just say, all right, you know, the elder, the Godfather say, you know, come in, you know, when we the one that can say.
Exactly.
When me record Saddest Day of My Life, there is someone walking on the street and say, sing an era, I want you to do it, so.
Really?
So, yeah, man, Godfather, you know.
And then before that, you were on tour with Sanchez, and I know that the New York show, they added Sanchez to that show. So how do you feel about that whole lineup, man?
Well, you know, singing, you know, basically singers don't really have no animosity, you know. And like I say, me have prove some, you know, father birds are father birds and singers are singing bird.
Right.
So everybody's like, basically everybody have them in them own lane, you know.
Gotcha.
And you just have to just maintain.
Gotcha. Folks, once again, we're talking live with Wayne Wonder. Now, for the folks that's listening in London, for the folks that are listening in Gambia and those places, as a veteran, what advice do you have to give to upcoming artists in those places?
Just work hard and believe in what you do, you know, because I've had experiences before where producers say, them don't like that and that song that classic now. You know, so just believe in what you do and just work hard towards it, you know, stay focused and just hard work and dedication, and that's what it takes.
Now, some of your biggest hits came from Dave Kelly. Can we ever see a reunion with Dave Kelly and Wayne Wonder?
Life is one big road with a lot of signs. You never can tell.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna work with Dave Kelly no more. No matter what. You know, the other side of it, apart from the music. Right, you know, but you know, me as a music maker, and that is what I do. And if Dave take him phone one day and say, "Wait, one day, Jano, we need to do some work. I'm ready, but him not do it yet."
Okay.
You know, so it's not like, you know.
So is there anything that you haven't done in your career that you would like to do?
Well, you know, Jano, there's still a lot of stuff to be done, you know. I don't touch the movie scene yet, you know.
Okay.
I've been close, I've done movie soundtracks,
right.
But, you never can tell, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you see your videos and you look very comfortable in the videos.
Yeah, I'm really comfortable in front of the camera, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, you know, it's a little zone for me. Like, right. Whenever the lights hit me, it's like, you know, I know to react to it, you know.
Gotcha. Now, so tonight, the reason why you're here, obviously, is for the mixtape release party tonight.
Yes.
So what can folks expect when they come? They can expect a performance. What can they expect? Up close and personal?
Yeah, it's a more up close and personal vibes, because mingle with Wayne Wonder. You never can tell I touch the mic and bless the place. But the main focus is like, I've never like done an official mixtape like this before. So a shout out to Cash and to really put the idea out and say, yo, the youth is like our generation of Bob Marley, and for the youth I think the way that I have to rate him, and I couldn't really say no to him.
Gotcha. Now next week, you're gonna be,
and that's gonna be a total different vibe, because that's Wayne Wonder with the whole band.
Okay.
So that's a total different energy.
So next week you're live in Footprints Cafe.
Live.
Background singers, the whole night.
That's a different thing.
Okay. Because folks had it confused. Folks are saying, well, you see it this week and you see it next week. So we just want to clear that up.
This week is all about the mixtape, Okay. You never can tell. Maybe I might just buy a home in Georgia then.
Okay. Everybody's buying homes in Georgia. So. Crazy, man. Crazy. Well, you know what? We want to thank you for coming in, man. It's always
I couldn't come to ATL and don't touch the flavor. You're mad, man. Well, as Terrence speaking about the airport, Terrence said, yo, sing a RICOVIBES. All right,
Definitely, man. So like I said, you got a lot of singles coming out. You got a new single on the Winner's Rhythm. You got so much music, man. I can't keep up anymore.
True. That's what I do. Just want to just keep on making it. But that's what I love to do. And as I say, I don't have any bondage on me, like
So you call it bondage?
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah, it was a bondage.
It was a vampire.
Especially with VP Records.
Right.
It's a vampire.
Like the vision is like, the vision is like limited, It's like, I don't know if they want the artist to stay under the radar or what. It's like, it still puzzles me. The potential is there, the songs are there, but yet still, you don't put out the work in it for it to go over the board. And, we've done it before, so why? You pull it back.
Right.
It don't make no sense.
And I know, we talk, off the air, obviously. You gave up a lot to get out of that contract.
Yeah. Trust me, I spent a lot too. But that is the thing, that is like the politics behind it, because with most of the artists, they're not going to really buckle it legally. Because it take a lot. Trust me, but it's like, I just decide, say, yo, I now make my people them come hungry star.
Right.
You know, so I just secure for them thing and, you know, get back when we get back and, you know, just, you know, continue working. You know, we're not dwell upon it either, you know, cause them can't get me better, them get me better. To take it to them, it is my pleasure. You know?
Introduce overall.
Well, it's come to musical thing called brand new Wayne Wonder on the Winners Rhythm. It's called Overall. Haters wanna see you fall. You know it's nice. Yeah.
So overall,
you know, overall.
we got so much new music out, man. It's unbelievable. You just live in the studio, right?
Yeah, because and another thing is like I don't have to wait until the engineer is there for me to put on the start of work. You know, once I go in, you know from day one, I want to tell Flavor Raider something, you know. Rico gave me my first 1624. I didn't know nothing about engineering.
Right.
I'm just say, yo, Rico bring this digital thing, come give me and says, what is so mega work this thing now? But it's like, once you put your mind to certain things, now I'm using Pro Tools, Logic. It's like,
let me tell you, he used to call me at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Rico, how you do this again? What's this?
Optimize
Man, we go way back, man. I remember when you released the No Letting Go video. You know, we came on BET and you called me again 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like, what do you think about the video? I'm like, I think at 1 o'clock in the morning. So you know, you've come a long way.
From a little basement studio in Queens, you know. It's a long way. Trust me. So it's like it's just a love for it, man. You know, we just. To me, like, you know, like, it's like toys, like certain things we never have as a little kid. It's like, this is how me get it back now. You know, like, forget some new plugins on my jar. It's like a little kid get some candy. You know, it's like, yo, you get the new red, the new, you know, it's like, you know, so those are the things that I use and energize myself and just, you know, keep myself motivated.
Because you don't really drink or smoke or anything like that, so.
Every now and then I puff fast. Every now and then, you know where I'm from. Every now and then I puff, you know, it's not, I'm not like, you know, like, I can't do without it.
Right.
You know, and, you know, I drink, it have to be special occasion,
Gotcha.
you know that.
Gotcha.
You
So
know,
what comes after the tour, the Beres Hammond tour?
Well, after the Barry Salmon tour, you know, I'm looking forward to for Europe. You know, I'm definitely going into Europe after, you know, like say October. You know, I'm doing this cruise first, like the end of October. I'll be off to Europe.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, just keep on grinding. You know.
Gotcha.
Keep on grinding.
Where can folks get in contact with you?
You know, Twitterific, you know, you can get me on Wayne 125, you know.
Twitterific. That's the first time I heard that. Twitterific. Okay. Artists always got something special to put on there. Twitterific. Okay.
You know, and you can hit me up on the Facebook. It's Wayne Wonder, the number 4, LIFE. You know, you can check out my website, WayneWonder.com. You know, people hardly got that anymore. But you know, still can get some info.
Twitter and Facebook are the place to go right now, man. Definitely. The new track, Run Out Pandem. Talk about that.
Well, Run Out Pandem is like it's like after the bondage and I actually got the official papers for the release. That's, you know, I just went in the studio and said, boy, you know, I run on them. You know, I run on them seriously, you know. So it's like, you know, everything that I've been through when I write is like my stories. These are my books, you know. So, you know, it's so easy for me to just, you know, put together a nice, you know, autobiography, you know.
Autobiography. We got Wayne Wonder live inside the Flavor Radio, also Vibes FM 106.1 inside the Gambia. Reggae for us in London, England. Tonight, the mixtape release party. Now tell us, where's the mixtape release? The M-Bar?
M-Bar, listening party.
Listening party.
M-Bar, you know.
Okay. And also tonight Inside Club ESSO.
Yeah, get more up close and personal.
And make sure you get there early because ESSO closes early. 3 o'clock. So you got to get there by 11, 12 o'clock. Alright, Terrence got his haircut already and he's good to go. It's good to go. Once again, singer, thank you, man.
It's a pleasure, always. You're my mentor, so
thank you very much.
Keep it away.
Alright.
From day one.
Alright, respect. This one is brand new, Wayne Wonder. Listen.